Hey everybody, meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you on an absolutely stunning night. What a game. Great championship won by the Bison once again. Just a beautiful game out there. Now let's talk a little bit about the weather. Don't forget to drop your questions right here. Don't forget to ask what you need to know, and I'll have the details coming up on this version of Hutch's Weather. But first, my friends at Robert Gibb & Sons want to let you know that a heating system might get you up to $2,000 off in a rebate from the government. You can get smart technology, 97% efficiency, a 10-year warranty, a 3-year labor warranty, and a free duct cleaning. What? Call Robert Gibb & Sons today. They'll take care of you and let them know that Hutch sent you. Now, let's take a look at what we have going on the radar right now as we head into the evening hours. Nothing but smiles between Frisco and Fargo. There's a couple of snow showers just exiting the central Dakotas. This is all sliding south and east as we've gone through the last couple of hours, and that's what we have going on there. Not a lot of accumulation, but as we take a quick peek at those North Dakota roads, there were some areas earlier that did show reports of some snow-covered road surfaces. So keep that in mind overnight and into the morning hours. Not a lot down in south central North Dakota as far as accumulation goes on area roads, but if we look at that Minot zone along Highway 2, you can certainly see some fresh flakes of falling goodness all across the landscape there along the Highway 2 corridor through Minot, as a matter of fact. Now, as you go towards Rugby, that snow continues to be evident on the side of the road out there as well. Now, there was some snow making its way into the capital city near Bismarck. That has since moved off to the south and to the east. And on the radar, as we just showed you, it does not look all that impressive. But as you go through Emmons County in the Hazleton, Moffett, Braddock area, well, there are still flakes flying. Do you see those streaks racing across the camera screen there? Nothing heavy, but it is laying a layer of wintry goodness on area roads across portions of North Dakota. Keep that in mind. Now, as we look out a little closer to southeast North Dakota, you can actually see that there looks to be just a little bit of evidence of something on the road surface there, but that could just be the cold that's taken hold down there, keeping things on the frosty side of things. As we look out at Gwinner, I don't see any flakes flying through the air. This is actually forming on North Dakota 11, so that's the good news. Not widespread snow, just some slippery roads. Now let's take a look at the big facts in the forecast. You can find videos on hutchesweather.com about our next snow system, so we won't go into huge detail about that. But if you do have a question, let me know. Happy new 2025 year, Ethan says. Thank you so very much for watching. Brenda, good to have you on board. Arlen, good cold evening, young man, and good cold evening to you as well, Arlen. Thanks for joining me. Tammy's a very happy unit after the Bison game, as is Hutch Johnson. So a beautiful game out there. What a fun one to watch. Just down to the wire once again, and really a good competition there. Now let's take a look at this forecast, shall we? Let's go through the next 24 hours. The forecast did have some snow in it earlier, but it took a lot of model looks to find one that showed anything going on. So we'll go right back to the model that did have some of the snow showers working their way through, and that one handling things a little bit better. We'll show you what the details are. Snow showers tonight, moving through southeast North Dakota during the wee hours of the overnight and into the morning. So in the morning hours, our southeast North Dakota counties into the I-29 corridor could see some light flakes. Nothing substantial here, folks. A dusting. There could be some slippery roads out there. Keep that in mind. This high pressure, though, will be clearing things out from the big sky country of Montana, and that'll spread into parts of the central Dakotas, as Pedro is having a great time with his toy in the background. Squeak, 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 squeak. Oh, hi. What is this? Oh, he's got him a Gumby here. Oh, he doesn't show up because Hutch has the green screen technology. And as you know, Gumby is green. Go get him, Pedro. All right, we're having fun here. Here in the Johnson household, everybody's all having fun. Now, as we go through the day, high pressure keeps us sunny. Snow shower chances push into parts of southern Minnesota. As the high pressure moves down, south winds start taking hold out to the west out there. And I got to tell you, that's going to really bring the warmth. But there's a big but in this forecast, a really big but. And that big but is south winds, even though we're warming up, it's going to be wind chilly out there. And that's going to keep it feeling cooler than it really is. And then on Thursday, a cold front rips in from the north portions of parts of central Manitoba. This cold front is going to bring a quick shot of Thursday flakes. This is first thing in the morning in the west. As we go through Thursday, The amount of snow here doesn't look too impressive, but it will bring a chance for some greasy roads out there, and that could have you slip sliding away. Are there any big storms coming? Mitch, great question. And Hutch says it's not really a big storm. It looks like some measurable snow. This dash on Thursday is one, and here is a look at Hutch's planning forecast. Whoop, that's not Hutch's planning forecast. That's hutchesweather.com, and you can go there to get the latest in your forecast anytime, anywhere, including a look at some of the latest updates that I put on there, including our significant weekend snow potential. There's Hutch's hunch, Mitch, and you get a front row seat here because we're going to answer your question right here on Hutch's Weather, because it is exactly what we've been talking about as we take a look at the extended forecast. Now, not all models are showing this, and in this update, I'm going to go through two quick model runs here, two different models to show that we do have a weekend difference in the forecast. Here comes your cold front all the way from central Manitoba, wailing down into parts of Montana. There could be some mixed precipitation causing icy goodness across the area roads. North winds are going to cool the warm up off just briefly as we go into Friday. Here's the snow shower chances. Not a big deal as we go through. By the way, if you're in Texas, look at this. Even Mexico. What? It's snow on Thursday. What? That's just unbelievable. That cold is dove all the way down to the deep south. Another round of ice, heavy rain coming as we go to Friday. For us, quiet. But look at what happens. Here comes an Alberta Clipper straight out of Calgary. Here it is forming, and it moves right through. Now, this is the European model. It says it moves right from Calgary and Saskatchewan right diagonally across North Dakota, leaving some of our good state with wind and snow. And this happens as we go into the day on Saturday morning and lasts until Sunday as it works through. And there's a little hiccup on the backside of it. Call it a secondary trailing clipper, a clipper train. Choo choo. All right. Will it bring a lot of snow? Well, Mitch, it's not a huge storm, but it's going to bring a little taste of winter as far as snow goes, but not a lot as we're looking through. I'm going to take you now through the American model, and we'll show you that there are some differences here. At least there were here. This is the brand new one. Here's your Alberta Clipper. Now, the American model had this running more through Montana and South Dakota, which would change the track of snow and the potential for snow across North Dakota. So the track is indeed important, but both models have the timing the same. Saturday into Sunday, some wind and some flakes across North Dakota. Which model does Hutch's hunch say? Well, we're going to have a shifting of the boundary between the warm and cold air here with the south winds that come in this little warm up we're going to have in the next 24 hours. And I do like the track that's advertised by the European model for that region. That boundary that's between the cold air and the warm air, that really is defined by the location of the jet stream. So that jet stream is driven by the difference in temperatures between air masses in the cold Arctic part of North America and basically the central part of the continent here. So wherever that boundary sets up is where the storms tend to track, and that is where the snow will have the best chance. By the way, that system that worked its way out of the Rio Grande Valley of Texas, did you see that thing? Look at this Humpty Dumpty rolling on like a little old egg right through the south, becomes a nor'easter, another ice storm, another shot of potentially heavy snow on this American model run here, and then boom, explodes into a very strong, windy, heavy snow producing storm on the Appalachian side, and shower and thunderstorm activity in the southeast United States and into the central part. Oh, Susie says that are you overheating down there? I don't think so. Had to turn the heat on in Mesa. That's right. Southern parts of Arizona with some frosty conditions working their way through that area as well. So that is a look at the model. Now, Hutch's forecast does have a little bit of a snapshot for you as far as snowfall goes. Would you like to see it? Yo, Nathan, says Nathan. Yeah, let's see it. Okay, Here's a look at a snapshot of the European model showing you exactly where the track of the storm is. That's not it. Let me get the right picture. Here we go. Here's the low pressure center on the European model diagonally working its way through the state. The track could shift a little bit. If it's farther out to the west and out of Montana and going through South Dakota, then the snow will actually move from Williston through Jamestown and have a better chance for Fargo getting some accumulations. As it stands now, the better chance with the European model will have the heavier snow tracking along and just north of this low pressure center. So you kind of see that's where the best lift and creation of flaky snow that we can actually stick a ruler in and measure is going to be. How much are we talking as this system works its way through? Whoop! Let me see. Let's go take a look right here. I think I lost it. There it is. Okay, snowfall potential. It's way too early to get specific about snowfall amounts. However, depending on the track of the storm, based on the fact that it kind of is a slow drag through the region, I do think we have a good chance at seeing some areas pick up 2 inches of snow, and some will pick up more, possibly significantly more under those heavier bands. A lot can change though. It's way too early to start calling snowfall amounts with this, but the potential, I'm not afraid to say, this type of a system, totally capable of a good solid couple inches of flaky goodness. It does not look like it's going to be good snowman making type snow material. All right, that is a look at your weather. I am meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Thank you so much for following me, and for all of you who have done so over the months right here on Facebook. It really does help Hutch out by go ahead and clicking on Hutch's page that allows you to follow me right here on Facebook. The more people that follow me, the more people Facebook does deliver my content to, and that helps me out in a great deal. So please continue to press the follow button. We're almost to 59,000 folks. That's close to 60,000 folks here following Hutch on Facebook. That's huge. And Gina says, thank you. How does it look Sunday early afternoon? St. Cloud to Park Rapids, and it totally depends on the track of this system here. Gina, take a look at where you have Park Rapids right here, not too far south of the Bemidji area. So there's going to be some Sunday snow showers making their way through. Actually, they'll be earlier in the day here and some wind. However, if that Montana track of the storm pans out like the American model says, I think it'll be a little less impactful, but there likely will be some snow and some wind along your track on Sunday if this model run pans out. This would be a good couple of inches of snow probably already on the ground, depending on what time you're traveling. If it is indeed Sunday afternoon, then it is indeed probably a little bit more snowy and windy to contend with. Now, 2 inches doesn't seem like a lot, but I have the plus sign there for a reason. This means I feel strongly confident that we'll see areas along the track of this storm having the potential for a good solid 2 inches, but a lot can change. So I hope that answers your question. Thanks so much. Let's see if we have any more. Go Bison, says Connie. That's it. Watching Shirley from Moorhead. Good to see you on here. Rita, can't see Minnesota. There we go. So with this system, the best chance for snow will be late Saturday and into Sunday morning for Minnesota. And if you're in Bemidji, Rita, it looks like the best chance for some accumulation will be near you into Beltrami County down into Hubbard County. However, this is still very early, so we'll keep you posted with regards to that. But I do want to give you that heads up that we got that chance for some snow from this Alberta Clipper that works its way through. So we're not out of the cold woods yet. And then even though the temperatures start flying high on Wednesday and on Thursday, I think those south winds will come with growing pains. Remember the days and days of fog that we had? South winds could create some areas of patchy dense fog Thursday morning. That's my thought. Then, as we head through Thursday, that cold front moves its way through and the northwest winds come in and dry us back out again. That's going to cool us off. So I don't think we'll have as much of a fog problem on Friday. I think it'll be a one-day fog shot with some snow showers here and there on Thursday. There could be some measurable snow, but let's call it at this early stage. It looks like a fast ½ inch to an inch for most, maybe a few getting a little more. Not a big deal. Then as we head for Thursday, it looks like that's the main Clipper system. And I've got those highlighted in red for you, not because it's the weekend, because it's red, because Hutch said you needed a Hutch's heads up. We could have a a clipper traveling through the region for the weekend ahead. And oh, by the way, let me not hide this old fella right here. That's Grandpa Snotsicles. And again, Grandpa Snotsicles there says more icebox kind of weather could be following up that Alberta clipper with the north winds tugging down mighty chilly air as we head into next week. All right, I hope that answers your question. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you all very, very much for watching, and thank you all for following Hutch. Remember, you can upload your photos on hutchesweather.com because I've had so many awesome photos of the northern lights, and look at these beautiful moonbows. I got to hand it to you out there. Twin Valley and Melissa out there capturing this. Earlier in the day, outside of Glendon, Melissa say, "Hey, Hutch, look what I found." It was a complete what looks like a rainbow, but this is actually caused by the ice crystals in this high, thin cirrus cloud up there. When the clouds are made of ice, it creates a halo. And sundogs. There's a sundog on the left, and there's a sundog on the right. They're out there barking like Pedro after a big bison win. This one, just beautiful colors, too, in the sky out there. And then later at night, Melissa says, "Oh, and by the way, that wasn't the only halo we saw. This is one caused around the moon as well." So that can happen. When you have ice crystals suspended in the atmosphere at whatever level, when there's a light source behind it, it can become a halo. And that just tells you, yep, there's ice crystals in them dark clouds. And we see a lot of this. We see a lot of the sun dogs. You can even get moon dogs with these puppies, particularly as the moon is just rising and it's bigger and brighter in the sky. Hey, thanks so very, very much for uploading all your photos. Keep them coming. We all like to see them, including the northern lights that we've had a good chance of seeing over the last few days. For now, I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Remember to click the follow button right here on the Facebook channel, and I'd love to have you check out hutchesweather.com anytime you want to see the radar or get the latest in your road reports. For now, have a wonderful night. Congratulations to our bison. I heard the word, and the word was good. Oh, what a day.